What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy NextGen720, and I am back with another video. And guess who was right? I told you guys that Nintendo will have a new console on the market come 2016. You guys said, no, it's too soon. No, it's not. Nintendo has a console. Basically, that's on the market that's not really selling. That only really appeals to, I guess, quote unquote, diehard Nintendo fans. And that's you want your console to appeal to everyone. Remember, Nintendo Reggie took the stage and said that they were going back at the consumers. Then they lost to Microsoft, and then they lost to Sony. And the Wii U was not that answer. It fails in comparison when it comes to what's under the hood. In the graphics department. I'm just being real. It fails in comparison on the online offerings and features. Like, it just can't compete with what Microsoft and what Sony has. And even Nintendo. I watch it said in his own mouth that Nintendo doesn't do well at competing. These are not my words. These are their words. Now, again, I know a lot of you guys look at me and say that, hey, Next Gen is just a Nintendo hater. And I tell you guys all the time that Nintendo will always hold a soft spot in my heart. They have the company that's got me into gaming. Now, with that being said, and I think a lot of you guys don't understand the business. You guys said Nintendo announced a new console, they'll be doomed. They will lose the consumers' faith or whatever. No. A lot of you guys were saying that for a while, and I said Nintendo has to do something soon because they have this console out here that's not really selling. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. Their exclusives sell pretty well, but you need more than just exclusives to carry your console. Guess what? When Sony doesn't have any exclusives out, when Microsoft doesn't have any exclusives out, guess what? They have the multi-plat and the third parties to fall back on. And Nintendo doesn't have that at all. Like I said before, and I told you guys this again, it's crazy as hell I'm saying this, but I told you guys then a year ago that the Wii U was destined to fail. You guys said, wait till Mario Kart comes out. Wait till this comes out. And I told you guys, you do realize you had a Mario Kart on the GameCube. You do realize you had the Smash Brothers on the GameCube. You do realize you had the Zelda on the GameCube. And the GameCube still finished in last place. You understand what I'm saying? Between, the Xbox, the original OG Xbox came in second. The PS2 dominated everything. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, you need more than just exclusives. Because your Nintendo's exclusives, such as myself, they don't appeal to me. I don't care about Kirby. I don't care about that Toad game. I don't care about Splatoon. None of that shit holds my interest. You understand what I'm saying? And so when I look at that console, like, damn, that's all I have to play. I'm not even going to waste my money. Now, Bayonetta 2, bright spot, but I'm not paying $300 just to play Bayonetta 2. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. But like I told you guys before, if you didn't know, I bought a Wii U day one. And guess what? I got the Mario, for my wife. She likes the Mario. And I bought, multi. I bought Tekken Tag. I bought the Madden. I bought the 2K. I bought Assassin's Creed and all that shit. Just to have, I didn't get them for my Xbox 360. I got them on my Wii U so I would have something to play. And the biggest problem with me when I got the Wii U home, it didn't look no better graphically. It didn't look no better when I was playing for the last 7 to 8 years on my PS3 and on my Xbox 360. And that's, I think, when Nintendo, they said that they wouldn't be left behind, but basically put out a next generation console, quote unquote, that can't really run any next generation engines. You have, like I said before, and again, it's all ringing true now. They put out a console with an 8 gig hard drive, it's crazy, that can't run none of these next generation multiplats, like The Witcher 3 can't run the Wii U. The new Batman game. And like I said, I'm not talking about multiplats that are just skipping the Wii U because of sales. And I do realize as long as if these games are on the 360 and the PS3, yes, in theory, they can come to the Wii U. But I'm talking about the multiplats that are skipping current gen. You know what I'm saying? And you say, well, it's a conspiracy against Nintendo. Like, no, if they're not going to put it out on the PS3 and the 360, which are combined has installed base of 160 million, no one's going to cut off their nose to spite their face, like I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is not what this video is about. But I told you guys that Nintendo had to come out with something new. Now, I'm reading this article here, and I am excited. But this is what it all boils down with me. Check it out. It says AMD hints at a new processor architecture for a game console in 2016. Check it out. So we like to keep abreast of whispers and rumors concerning what could be happening in the next realm of gaming here at Wii U Daily. So Devinder Kumar, if I fuck Devinder or the Devinder, if I butcher this first name, I am sorry. I'm gonna call him Mr. Kumar, the CEO, the CFO of AMD, which is the Chief Financial Officer of AMD, has made some interesting statements in regards to the direction his company will be taking over the next few years. Currently, all three current gen consoles uses AMD graphics chips. So with the company launch to several new products that are up and coming, we stand up and take notice. It says here, according to Kumar, the team is currently working on a x86 and ARM chip. If you're unfamiliar with those terms, x86 is the standard for home computers and more recently, home consoles such as the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 adopted that architecture also. ARM is used in mobile space, but the Wii U does feature an ARM processor. So this will just let you know they're working on a new chip for a new console that's slated to come out in 2016. Mr. Kumar has read on in the article goes on to say that he's not going to say any more. He's going to leave it up to that company to announce a new platform because it is there. It's not for them to say. Now, what this says here, Nintendo's getting with the program. Hopefully they've seen the error in the ways. Here it is. You have the Xbox One and the PS4. The both are 8-core processors. The Wii U was a tri-core. You understand what I'm saying? You know, like they just went left. Now, being that Nintendo is going to adapt this x86, which just means that it will be easier for third party and cost less money for them to get games up and running on the Wii U 2. We're going to just call it the Wii U 2 for now. It would cost them less money to get the game up and running on Nintendo's next generation console. Now, here's the thing. Now, it's kind of like the gift and the curse to launch first. It worked out for Microsoft with them launching the Xbox 360. Came out before the Wii and the PS3. Now, here's the thing. Now, in all honesty, the new Nintendo console will be more powerful than the PS4 and the Xbox One. That's a given. Now I hope it's just not slightly more powerful, and I hope it's much more powerful that it will be able to compete with the PlayStation 5 if Sony releases one, and the Xbox, whatever the hell is coming out, the Xbox 4, whatever, it'll be Microsoft 4th console. We still call it the Xbox 4. I hope it will be able to keep up with those consoles because, in all honesty, you're thinking about it again. The Wii U 2 is not the PS4 and the Xbox One competition. They're supposed to be competing. They're putting that out to compete against Microsoft and Sony's next generation console. Now, I hope they learn from their mistakes with the Wii U and future-proof their system. Leave all the gimmicks alone and get down and put out a hardcore, kick-ass gaming device. Get third party back on board with it. Consult them, which I'm hoping that they're doing. Consult them. You heard what the guy from the lead guy with Bethesda said. Nintendo didn't even, converse on, hey, this is what we work, this is what we got working on. What are you guys working on? Will it run on our machine? And Nintendo didn't do that with any third party, and that's why the Wii U is in the position that it's in right now. The fact that you look at the Wii U as being a secondary console. No, you know what I mean? Like, just being real, like the way the economy is right now, no one just has $300 just to play some niche titles. No, if I could spend $330, $350, get me an Xbox One, I get great exclusives and I get great features, get a great online service, and I get a great multiplats. And like I said, and you don't get that with Nintendo's consoles. And you guys say, well, no one buys a Nintendo console for third party. Since when? Like, you guys, when you say this, you speak of ignorance, because I remember when Nintendo had all the great third party support. I may be showing my age here, showing them a little longer than two, but know what made the NES so great again? Because they had all type of games. They had better third party support than the Sega Master System back then. Some of Nintendo's greatest games Nintendo didn't make. You know what I mean? Castlevania, Contra, Russian Attack. You know what I mean? Give me something else. Double Dragon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. All these great games that were on the NES. and stuff Nintendo didn't make. They didn't. They didn't make. They were made by third party, and I think if Nintendo wants to be taken seriously in the game world, they have to get back to that right there, which what made them great. Check the ego and say, hey, we're not we're not what we was back then. Like I said, you do have a cult following, which really didn't over to sales. A lot of people say they like Nintendo, but motherfuckers want a kick-ass system. No one has the money to spend $300-$400 for a novelty. And if Nintendo, even just me, you guys know I'm a faggot that loves gadgets. I buy everything that's new. I like the new hip thing. But if Nintendo doesn't get with the times, give me a achievement list with my games. That's nice. You know what I mean? Give me cross game check. Give me party check. Give me everything that's current with the other two systems have. No, am I expecting the Nintendo Network to be as good as Xbox Live? No, that's not the issue. But Nintendo's whatever the Nintendo Network should be better than the Xbox Live was back on the original Xbox. Like, come on, you put out a system in 2002 that couldn't do the basic things that the original Xbox did online back in 2002. I'm sorry, in 2002. You put out a console in 2012 that couldn't do the basic shit I was doing online in 2002 on the original Xbox. I had a friends list. Game invites were mandatory. Fuck that game chat. Give me voice chat. And what I mean by that, Nintendo has this whole quote-unquote game chat that you only can talk in the lobby. You can't talk to them in the game. And you only can talk to them in the lobby. That's if they're on your friends list. What type of ass backward shit is that? How are you supposed to meet people and play if you can't talk to them? You understand what I'm saying? But Nintendo got to get out of that kid first feature shit. They were always worried about keeping the kids safe. Leave it up to the parents. If the parents don't want the children talking online and playing online, then they will restrict their console from going online. Leave the parenting up to the parents, Nintendo. Stop taking it upon yourself that you're going to be everyone's father and mother. Stop that. Now, what would it take me to buy it? If A, I don't want some anemic console. If I buy this Nintendo's next generation console, I want it to feel and look like a next generation console. When I hop on this Nintendo next console, when I play these games, regardless if it's a multi-plat or whatever, I want to play these games and realize that, hey, these games can't be done on the PS4 and the Xbox One. That's important to me, okay? When I play these games, I know that they can't be done on the Xbox One and the PS4, okay? Third-party support, hope they hop online. Have a better, like I said, have your online, and stop with all the bullshit policies, with the strict-ass policies. Stop with that, you know what I mean? Make your system region-free, like everyone else. Get with the times, Nintendo. But end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Like I told you guys, Nintendo's going to have a new console out, and most likely 2016. They may announce it at E3 this year, and you get it next year. Because like I'm saying, real, you think about it, you got 2015, all you have is Nintendo exclusives. What about 2016? You don't have you know how many multi-plats are going to come out since then? In 2 years, and none of those games are coming to Nintendo's next, to the Wii U, and that's huge, man. And like I said, I think the Wii U has really hurt Nintendo. It did, man. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. This video is no hate. This is no trolling. I want serious comments in the serious comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. What should Nintendo do? What should they offer with their next generation console?